game. So this is Italian. Bishop b4, d3, and d6. So instead of d6, I will play h6 to like defend this bishop g5. And the reason is, since we have already developed our dark square bishop, if we play d6 and once white blocked our knight, it's really hard for our bishop to go back to unpin the knight. So instead, I would recommend play g6 to like defend this bishop g5. Castling, bishop g4, I still recommend h6, bishop g5, yes, so our knight is pinned. But on the other hand, I don't think white did well with this like pin. I think we can move our knight to d4 to pin the f3 knight. So we didn't do that. We played queen to d7, and after the trade, I think we have very bad like pawn structure. In this position, we can still play h6, kick the bishop, and then g5, and bishop to g3. So the downside with push h6 and g5 is if we castle to king side, our king become like exposed. But we can move queen e7 in the long castle, so this is fine. And also we can keep pushing the king side pawn to attack the white king. Knight d5, yes, be aware of this f6, yes. So I think this is the downside of this double pawns. They cannot protect each other, and we have to defend f6. So it's a bit tricky because we don't have a dark square bishop nearby, and queen e6, there is knight c7, so maybe queen back to d8, but it's still very passive, and also we cannot long castle. So yeah, it's tricky. So I don't think queen d7 is a good move. Yeah, maybe we should like push the bishop. Long castle g3. I think if white take the pawn, white is going to win material, right? We cannot protect the g4 bishop anymore. We cannot move it here. It's not possible here. Maybe we take the yeah, maybe take the knight, and if we take our queen, we can take the queen. Something like that. Yeah, maybe this is fine. If I take the bishop, we still need to move our queen. So I think knight f6 is a good move. We did knight bishop f3. That's oh, why didn't do that? Why play g3? Maybe we can play knight d4 or f5 something to try to like move this weakness pawn. d4, knight h5, take the pawn, but we will lose f6. Yes, queen e7, go back, and our bishop is under attack. So yeah. So, but it's maybe not. Oh no, queen c6 is also a mistake. Bishop e6. There's a discovered attack. Maybe move the queen to a4. This is something I can think of to avoid knight d5. Yeah, knight d5. Go back, we lost a bishop. So instead, I think knight c2 is something we need to reconsider. Maybe we should move the bishop away. Yeah, or back to c5 to make it safe. You know what? Actually, white doesn't have to take the pawn. White can take the bishop immediately. So that's the reason I would recommend moving the bishop first. Lost the bishop. b3 is a mistake. I think the knight should run. We win the knight back, which is good. Oh, that's a nice fork. Oh, we win material, but okay. So yeah, so here's the thing. So there is a threat on c7. So instead of taking e2, I would recommend taking the c1. So this is a very good example to show we need to think from our opponent's perspective. So we have two rooks to take. We should choose the best one. I think the c1 rook is better than e2 because it aims at the c7. Even though white cannot take the c7 immediately, the bishop e6 is not hard to find. You check the king and then queen c7 or rook c7. This is even more dangerous. Yes. I think rook c7, this is much more better. White can take the rest of the 7th rank pawn. Bishop ca, trying to take b7. Yeah, this is still very concerning. Oh, no. Yeah, that's also a good move with queen c7. Yeah, we cannot take the bishop. It's a background checkmate. Yeah, I think we lost. Oh, this rook c1 is a blunder, for sure. White made a huge mistake. Yeah, rook g5. So when we have two rooks against the queen, it's better to connect the rooks. The rook has to be connected, and then they can protect each other. Like this rook g5, we want to protect e5, which is understandable, but yeah, so this is skewering. Yeah, maybe we can move the rook here to attack the d3. Yeah, after losing the rook, I don't think we had a chance to. Okay, there's a fork. We lost the rook. Yeah, and I think White's winning. I think the most important thing to learn is the the queen like queen e2 or queen c1. So we are on the edge to whether we like build up a very good position or letting our opponent have a strong counter attack. So it depends on how should we anticipate the move from opponent. So if we are aware of this bishop e6 and taking the c7, we should definitely take the c1.